Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome back to City Skylines. If I'm correct, a moment ago I thought I saw a VW bug carrying a camper, which means we're getting some tourists, which is nice. Because we haven't done very much to attract tourists other than our park. But yeah, let's get back into it. Where were we? What did we want to do next? We did just put this extension on. Let's see here. Let's go down to our college campus here. Kind of get an idea of what we can do. Oh, tons of pedestrians here. I think we might want to give them an overpass because we have a little bit of traffic building up here. When I see these big, huge collections of people making their way up and down, this has got to be this neighborhood here making their way down to this subway entrance. Yeah, let's go ahead and give them a bit of an overpass here. It could be a really simple one. But let's see. They would be over here. Park paths. There we go. Let's say... let's turn off the snapping for the road guidelines, the length, and the angle. And we should just get the grid. There we go. So let's let them come across from here. 1, 2, 3 to here. What I'm thinking is from this side, we just do a very simple 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's come out one more. There we go. And then up to here. And then, in order to enforce the use of that overpass, let's make sure that we tell this intersection that they can't cross long ways here. Let's see. I always forget exactly which one it is. I believe it's the one that says intersection rules, right? Junction restrictions. There we go. No crossing there. Yep, there they go. They turned around. You guys gonna use the overpass? Let's watch them. You guys right here, going to the overpass? Yes! Thank you very much for not blocking traffic. Very nice. Tons of people using the subway. Let's take a look at that. $925 people serviced in the last 10 minutes. That's half of, let's see, 900, it's almost 1,000. It's like 2%, almost 3% of our population, if I'm correct. I don't know, I'm doing head math. I do that for normal work, so I don't want to do that right now. This is my fun time. But yeah, so we have some people coming down here to the tax office, possibly to work or to do their taxes. We have people going to the botanical garden. Nobody really walking on this side, which would be fine. It's the post office. Yeah, so we haven't done much on this side. We tried to do that park that time, and we actually froze the game. So maybe we could look at doing that, and we can maybe extend our overpass in either direction here. In fact, before we even get started on that, let's see how much room we need, and let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and take this across. I'm thinking that we can kind of cheese it. No, autosave, thank you. We can do, since it doesn't want to place it because it'll place a column in the road, we can turn on anarchy and go ahead and place it. And then we can go in and manually remove the column. Yeah, so let's turn off anarchy and let's kind of zoom in here and see what it did. Oh no, it didn't put a column. Maybe it needed a column, but it couldn't place it because of something else nearby. I'm okay with this anarchy though. Alright, and I think we decided that 4 was the more realistic distance because you can do 3 without anarchy on. You can even do 2. No, wait. Did I turn it off? There we go. Anarchy's off. You could do 3, but it's a little steep, so I'm going to go for 4. 4. There we go. So they can cross over to this side as well. Now we know that we need at least this much space. So if we do a park, we need it to be on this side. or another park item, or a unique building. We've saved up almost $1 million. Let's take a look at some of our unique buildings here. Tourism and leisure. Fantastic fountain. How large is that? It's pretty big. What does it do for us? Fantastic fountains, mesmerizing fountains offer the perfect atmosphere for a romantic date. Latest studies show that proposals made near the beautiful illuminated fountains of the Fantastic Fountain have a success rate of 96% on average. I think we have read that one before. Let's look at some of these others. We have a stadium. You know, a football stadium wouldn't be bad to be near the college campus. Allow your city to have its very own football team. The team plays matches on the stadium, and if they are victorious, the city gets a considerable prize sum. You know what? We can afford it. $4,000 upkeep. Well, we're earning 12, but you know what? Let's go ahead and see what this is like. So if we were to place it on the road, would we want to do it directly across? No, let's put it over here. And let's allow for some parking on either side. Yeah, let me place that. Let's take a look at how that looks. Oh, nice. College students will love that. So tons of parking along the road here. I don't want that, but I want to put down parking lots themselves, which I believe we have under some park items. Randomly. Commercial parking lot 6x4. It's 6 wide. 6x6. We want like a 4x4 or something that starts with 4. Or a large parking garage, but that is really big. You know, we did underground parking over here. They may walk across. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, I may also connect the pathway over here. 10x2. 5x5. It's very close. 10x2. 4x8. There we go. Yeah, let's put a couple of these in. Hope they don't look too odd. That one will fit because it can touch the road there. Let's take a look. Is that all, though? You would think that they would park in the middle as well. This seems like a lot of wasted space, actually, but... You know what? Let's just see how it goes. We can replace them later if we need to. Let's also say no parking on the road. Yep, there they go, teleporting into the parking lot. Stadium's got plenty of parking out front too, so that should work out. No parking over here. We already have no parking down through here. I really just kind of want to say this is a no parking district, which may also be a a zone regulation or a policy, but I actually don't read those like I should. Maybe we should play with those later too. Let's go back to paths here. Let's connect this. There we go. In case they need to cross from left to right here as well. And then let's go back to our rules for this intersection and say there is no road crossing here. If you need to get to the other side of the road, you take that overpass. There we go. I wonder if you can see when the next event is. Next match is on the 24th of March, but we only have the time showing here. Oh, it's today. So at some point they'll have a match. Portis FC versus Portberg FC. We do have some people. Oh my, where are you headed? Someone had a heart attack at the tax office. Yeesh. Just kind of want to see some pedestrians use this side. There we go. I mean, you have no good reason to be over here unless you're walking to that tunnel. Where you... I'm just really curious where this person is headed. They are walking through the tunnel to get here. Okay. Fair enough. That is a big, long, scary tunnel to walk through, but Carol, you go right ahead. Alright, so I think we kind of want something over here as well. We're good on medical, aren't we? No, we actually don't have much up here, so we need to keep that in mind. Fire could be better over here. Could probably do well to have some services nearby, but we could also place it here, which we probably should. Fire, police. Yeah, there's no police on this side of town. Have we done a headquarters? I don't know if we've done a headquarters. Let's place one. Nice, that is a big wave of happy people. And we have the university. While I'm thinking about medical, though, let's see. Have we done a hospital? That's a clinic. I think we've done nothing but clinics so far, because we couldn't afford the big hospital way back when, but now we have plenty of money. We should also place a hospital somewhere on this side of town. How far would this reach? That would cover this whole side. And some of the other, especially if we built another underpass over here. Kind of like that idea. Let's put a hospital in. Hey, Matt. Welcome. Sorry I missed your first couple messages. Not really, no. We did place some things down here by the university. Let's take a look really quick. So we did place a new expensive stadium, and we put in some parking here. And we placed police and hospital. So we were just talking about this hospital here, but no, for the most part, for the first few minutes, we were just kind of looking around, talking about what to do. Oh yeah, and we did place in this overpass here because we are getting a lot of pedestrian traffic here near our new subway. That's right. Yes, you weren't with us last time. Yeah, last time we did the subway line. That was the major thing that we did last time. But yeah, so what I'm thinking now is that this hospital needs to be able to cover a bit of this area down here too. So I think we might do a similar underground pass that we did over on this side. Where does the subway line go? It's actually a very simple one. You can kind of see it here. It's the purple line. It starts down on this end, at the end of town, near the Camelot Park. Makes its way to the middle here near our industrial area. Kind of zigs up here by the university. And then on down to our ore district. So anyone living up here that wants to take the subway, they do have to make their way over to this stop right now. We may add another line that kind of comes down from up here. We may also consider expanding down into this area as well. We did build a bridge. Let me go ahead and cut this really quick so you can see. We built this bridge as well, just to connect to this interstate here. This was built into the map. A bus line that feeds the subway station? Yeah, I may do buses pretty soon too. We didn't do buses originally because we had the tram. But yeah, we may do buses as well. We did a lot of public transportation the last couple of episodes. So I was thinking about expanding residential a little bit today, possibly up here in this area. Mostly because of the demand that we currently have. We do have an event soon. It's probably the Opera House. Nope, it's the football stadium. It's going to be this match right here. So when that starts, that's going to be around 3:30 p.m. I'll kind of zoom in and see if we can see some activity over here, if I'm paying attention when the time comes. So let's see. I think before we expand anything else over here, I want to kind of plan out how I'd like for an underpass to go over here. I would like for it probably to connect right here to this intersection. This is just a general industrial square, so I'll probably end up moving this and then having the road come straight through here and underneath the interstate and come out on the other side. because I don't want to tie up this roundabout. We may still connect to it, but I don't want people to come up onto the roundabout just to get over here to the other side. So let's say, because this is sticking out just a little bit, I want to move all of this over, which will probably be kind of expensive, but we've saved up a bit of money. Let's see. Lumber company. Let's move one of these sawdust storages. Let's just move the one. Let's move it over to this side. Try to tear up as little as possible. We probably can't avoid 2, so we'll put it right there. And with that, let's grab the same kind of underpass that we used here, or the same type of road we used for the underpass over here, which is... Oh, can we get it? Doesn't appear that our selector mod is working. Do we have to be on road? Then select? No. Okay. Oh well. I can find it myself. So we use the 4 lanes with trees in the middle. It's just that one. So if we connect through here and we go ahead and go straight up and then 1, 2, 3 down underground, we can come across to here, and then 1, 2, 3 up out of the underground. There we go. It's going to give us the very simple underpass that we want. May make this road right here in front of our solar tower a little busy, but I'm okay with that because we can connect to it down through here as well. So let's actually... Let's see, that ended up being a 6 lane. So you know what, maybe we will use that instead. Let's do a curve. Let's come off of here, come out to about there, curve down. Oh no, that has trams. What are we looking for? It's all the way over here. It's that one. Easy fix. And the police have already used the tunnel. There they go. Alright, so we should start seeing some people. There we go. Already using it. That's great. Let's consider how on and off this circle might look. We know that we're going to need a couple of on and off ramps, because if we just build a road right up onto it, that really slows down the traffic getting onto the circle. Speaking of slowed down traffic, I'm seeing this up here too. We'll one thing at a time, but we'll solve this in a minute too if it's still tied up. I'm thinking that we'll have a little triangular divot here that'll make room for those. So let's say we know we're going to want what amounts to a main road coming up to about right here. Not exactly centered, is it? You know what, we could do this. Nope, a little to the left. There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect, but... Okay, so what I'd like to do... Yeah, is do our usual on and off here. There we go. I think that'll work. And then consider how we want to bring this out, possibly mirroring this curve here. We did just place the hospital here, and maybe a little too close to this end. What do we have here? Elementary school. Small park. Yeah, that's. I think this is what was kind of slowing down and building all the way back up right here. We don't have lights here either, so this might be fun to figure out momentarily. We may just expand the road and do a little lane assignment here. But first, let's see if we can move this down some. That's probably just enough. How much to move the hospital? 13,000. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think that might be enough to get off this road here. And if it's not, that's a shame. It's not. You know what? We can anarchy this. That's close enough that anarchy does not make that look terrible. In fact, that looks perfect to me. No overlap, really. It does, yeah, I know. All kinds of curvy architecture. So yeah, we'll plan, we'll go ahead and make this road over here connect, and then we'll take a look at this traffic. Let's take a curve here. Kind of mirroring the road up above there a little bit. Not perfectly. That's fine. And then straight to here. So it's going to be a turn. But what I'm planning on doing is kind of putting some city blocks in here for residential, and then we can have some other services up in here. Now let's take a look at that. Okay, so it's getting really slow right here where they're getting off. Maybe we could speed that up a little bit. And they're slowly making their way into town, and they're stopping here. And we do know the solution for that. And that was the intersection rules telling them that it's okay to pull up into the middle of the intersection. So that was probably all that was stopping them. Little trucks were occasionally stopping here like there's a stop sign. But now that we've told them that it's okay to pull up, they'll be fine. Cheers. Yeah, that's already flowing pretty well. Now for this one's a little bit more tricky. And I think it has to do with the angle of getting on and off. Oh, and stopping right here. I bet that's it. You join me in my bad caffeine habit. Manual traffic lights. Turn them... No, not manual traffic lights. What am I doing? Switch traffic lights off. And do the same thing. Say it's okay to pull up into the intersection. So this might make for a busy cross section right here. So we may have something that allows them to get up to the circle from over here as well, as silly as that might seem. Is that already flowing better? I think it is. It's flowing, but it's flowing very slowly. And some of them are turning down here. Let's see what that looks like to do an intersection right here. Is mod gonna work now? It is, okay. I want to come up just one section. In fact, it doesn't even have to be that kind of road. I would prefer it if it was actually just a 2-lane road. And then off the 2-lane road, we do the same. Slope too steep, huh? It is pretty close. I bet if we anarchied that in, though, it wouldn't be terrible. Let's reverse one of them. There you go. Let's see how that behaves. It is super steep. But, you know, we could probably cheese this a little bit right here. Not that one, this one. By moving it a little closer, maybe even overlap those crosswalks so it doesn't look silly. There you go. Just hit the gas when you're at the bottom of the hill and you can make your way up. Now we gotta make sure people can get down as well. Oh, the Pepsi's flat. I'm sorry to hear that. That's the worst. Okay, I'm waiting for some of them to realize that this is a new exit that they can take. Come on. Takes a little bit. Can we click on the road itself and say, okay, who's gonna drive through here? Okay, we do have some people planning on making their way down through here. They just haven't gotten here yet. I love that tool. So I believe once we start seeing that happen, people coming across and getting off here, that this is going to lighten up enough that we won't see all this backup anymore. Oh, also, let's make sure to tell this intersection that they don't have to stop as well. Yes, both of those. So they don't stop here. They don't stop here if they can help it. They're free-flowing. That's better. Still waiting. This solar tower is really getting in the way of the camera, being able to zoom properly. I'm guessing that the paths that we could see, these yellow paths, must be from people, yeah, coming from way over here somewhere. I mean, I'm glad that we could see them and we know that it is going to be better. But they just still haven't gotten here. I guess we could check back on this later. This is nice. They're making their way over here and down. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, so first off, 3 lanes down to 2 lanes. That's not working out so well, but these are 2 lanes as well. Yeah, exactly. So this is an important intersection. And I think that... No, see, we did a lot of work on this intersection over here to prevent people from crossing left and right. But this, I think we just want to turn the lights off. First solution should always be turning off the traffic lights and letting them just do their thing. That might resolve it. Keep sneaking a glance up here at that off-ramp. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Yeah, I might do that if it seems like it's a big deal. But I actually didn't want them to cross left and right here, because I wanted them to use this underpass here, which is just 1 block down. And I wanted this to be the main throughway from the east side to the west side of the industrial area, and then I wanted this intersection mostly to be for on and off of the interstate, which has been working out pretty well, with the exception of this line right here now. Are they waiting to turn? They are waiting to turn, and they are turning. So telling them they don't have to stop is one way that really helps. But I guess we could tell them to give way and like allow this, like these should give way to the people coming in from the sides. Yeah, that's a good idea. So we do that here. We tell them, I believe that's yield, right? No, that's yield. But give way. Which one is priority? Is this priority? And then these are yield? Let's see if that's how that works. You gonna stop? No, he's not crossing. We gotta wait until we see someone who wants to get on. Okay, they stopped. They're gonna be stopped for a while, though. Yeah, they're all backing up now because they're waiting for these guys to go. Let's say you just have to stop for a moment. Does it do anything to turn it now? This might cause the same problem, though. They'll just wait a little bit longer before they interrupt the flow of traffic. This is a toughie. There's not too many of them, though. The thing is, like, they're causing such a slowdown. No, okay, so this is cleared up. Maybe it's not as bad as I think. I mean, it's kind of backed up right now, but it might be getting better. Let's give it a minute. Let's give it a minute. We can check back over here real quick, because this seems to be working now. Just yield for the people coming off the highway. Yeah. See how that works. I mean, they set here for no reason, though, when these guys are turning right. I almost want to do it the other way. I almost want to try this. And say, you guys can go, you guys yield. Maybe that yellow is not what I think it is. Hold on. Just this big release. Okay, let's say you yield. Okay, yeah, yellow must be that they get to go. That is weird that they were stopping. Let's see what happens here once they get out of the intersection. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, now they're going. This seems to be working, right? These guys down here are going to be waiting a little while, but... Oh, here you go. Here's your opportunity. Now you can go, right? Or no, they're waiting for all this to clear, too. I guess for people crossing in front of them. No, they had to wait a minute, but they got to go. This might be the best option. They all seem to back up just a little bit, but then they get to go. They're taking turns in a fast enough order. Heck, though, at this rate, I might as well just put the traffic lights back and see if that actually works. But okay, our underpass now is doing well. 3 down to 2 is fine there. They're coming off the highway here. Ooh, oh no, okay. Let's do the same. This. So you can go ahead and pull through. Yeah, normally you don't have to worry about setting that. Most of these are already good, yeah. Normally that sorts itself out with the coming into the roundabout. What are they doing here? Did I already set this one? I did not. There you go. No, no. Oh, that's right. There's another intersection up here that I kind of hid. There it is. Yeah, pull through, pull through. They were stopping. That's what backed them up. Now watch this get better. There we go, immediately better. Lots of people getting off, lots of people flowing through. Perfect. Coming into the intersection. A little bit of a slowdown, but you guys are making it through. Yeah, we're good. Okay, now let's play in that neighborhood before we forget. So, I'm thinking right here, so we already had I don't know, we already had a bunch of residential up here. We have several neighborhoods down through here. You know, this could be kind of the college town, right? Here's the college. Maybe we have like a main road up through here with some crossroads off of it, like a spine. Now we do have this underground. Where does that come out again? It's right here. So it comes up through here and curves. So we can maybe take off of this road right here and bring it down and then up across. I think I like that idea. I keep coming back to this mod hoping it'll work. It seems to be off and on whether or not it wants to work. I think it's based on the last road tool you had selected, so if you were upgrading last, then the mod doesn't want to work. But yeah, here we go. Let's take this. Let's go straight for a moment, all the way over to where our underpass starts here, and then let's plan on bringing it up through here. In fact, let's bring this down to meet it. Sorry, commercial building. Okay, that kind of squares that off. Then we could do a curved road off the middle here. Kind of match this one organically. Bring it over here. I don't want it to completely... Okay, let's grab those three now. We're good, we're good. I'll take just one. Move that in just a little bit more. So what I want to do is still have some connections here, but not every little block. So I'm thinking that this comes out to a little dead-end cul-de-sac-y area. Maybe 2 blocks in, we bring it up. Connect here. And then another 2 blocks in, we connect over here. Okay. And then the highways make a little bit of noise. In fact, let's look at the noise pollution and see about how far off the highway that comes. Yeah, it comes into this whole area here. I think I will still have the road come down just a little bit into it. It'll aggravate people a little, but... Also, we have to be mindful over here of the solar tower. This whole road that we originally built when we built the solar tower is meant for more solar towers to go in if we need more power. But anyway, let's go back to this. Let's say... We'll build 2 blocks down, and we can put some services down there if we really want to. And let's say, you know what we could do? We can even have some little... no, that's getting a little too picky. We could have some little offshoot roads here, though. You know, the more I look at it, though, the more these look like commercial roads. And not really neighborhoody. Are they? I mean, maybe for like high-end apartments, but not really like a neighborhood. This over here, much more neighborhoody. Do we want more of this? Oh, no. I still like tree-lined. You know what? Let's do that though. Maybe on the spokes. I think for the main road, and maybe even the connections, though, we need more lanes. Oh, hey! Applegate Woodland has reached level 3, so now we can make printing presses, medium-sized tree plantations, and large log yards. So we'll go back and upgrade that a little bit in just a moment. But no, here's what we'll do. We'll take some of these 2-lane roads up into these areas, and they will be our primary neighborhood roads. In fact, I think I know a way that we can optimize them as well. We can take these roads, and we can say, just for these main connectors here, we could select them, that type of road, upgrade to a version of them, though. Where's it at? Tunnel, bridge, up and down. Oh yes, we'll go check on the event in just a moment as well. There is a way to tell your road to not... Let's see, road collision, anarchy, road bending, node snapping. I'm trying to remember exactly where, but there's a way to tell your road not to have zonability. That may be a mod that I don't currently have on, though. If I'm missing it... Yeah, I don't see it. I would love to be able to turn zonability on this road off. That's fine. Let's actually go check on that. Is the game starting soon? Oh hey, we have people making their way over. People bring in their trailers. They're gonna go tailgating. And the players are on the field. That's pretty awesome. I haven't actually watched one of these before. Oh, it's football. Soccer. You don't have the Stadium DLC? Yeah, no, this is the first time I've ever actually used it. Yeah, that might be a good place. People can fly in to watch games. Apparently, if our team wins, we win money. That, and we also earn from ticket sales. I don't know, you might need to make room if this actually earns you some cash. Someone brought their dog. Can you bring a dog to a soccer game? Also, are people wearing our team colors? That's pretty cool. Apparently we have red. Nice. That'll be much better than a flat Pepsi. Lots of people walking over. This is great. Plenty of parking. Alright, let's plan out this neighborhood and let some people start moving in. I'm thinking more high density though. Like apartments for the college and for the doctors who work at the hospital. So let's get some high density in here. Let's just paint it in. I mean, they're all chopped up. They're not 4 deep, so they're not going to be the largest buildings, but I'm kind of okay with that. Let's just kind of see what kind of hodgepodge shaped buildings we kind of get in here. It might be kind of neat. Like I said at the beginning of this, the start of this map, I'm not looking to... Actually, let's pause for a second. I'm not looking to... min-max. I want it to be more organic. I want it to actually make sense. What we'll do is some commercial... Not there, there. It's a shame somebody's already moving in here. I kind of probably would have put it here too. That's fine, I'll leave it. We need commercial for the real-time mod so that people can go get lunch, which we haven't really thought about in a while, but... Commercial all down through here. And some of this, maybe, I don't know, part of me still wants to do all of it, but we'll just say down through there. It's difficult to draw the lines in like that. Let's see. So we could do that. Yeah. There, across there. I don't want to go all the way down just yet. I'm hesitant to put them on this row here, but you know what? There's not a whole lot going on here. They're near the highway. We'll see how this little area reacts if they get too mad about it. Alright, unpause. I don't want to stay paused for too long. We should start seeing people move in really quickly, though. It's 3 p.m., almost 4 p.m. on a Sunday. Construction should still go. Construction does slow down a lot at night with this mod. Ooh, we get some slowdown here. Coming around to get off on this side. Surely we don't want yet another underpass. Not here. That wouldn't be a good place. No, we're not going to do an underpass. We'll solve this if we have to. You know what? I kind of want to see what happens if we just turn off. Let's see. Turn off everything here. And then put in streetlights. Stop. Oh, jeez. No. I don't know, man. Everybody's trying to get on the highway. Do they all get to get on before the light changes? Probably not, but do enough of them. And these back up while they're going. Now they stop. All these people are trying to get onto the highway. We don't have a good highway on-ramp over here. Granted, this is a neighborhood and we don't want a whole lot of traffic through here either, but maybe from here on this awkward corner we could do some sort of on and off. If people get on here, this goes down. They can go down here, they can go up here. They can only get on this side. Can they cross over? If they get on here. How does someone come from down here and cross over to this side? They'd have to get off here. Oh, this is such a weird intersection. I don't like this at all. It's built into the map. I mean, I guess it works because it's all connected, but it takes up so much space. Alright, we can at least alleviate some. Let's get a little extension going here. Can you continue down just a little? And then let's get some on and off ramps here. Okay. So now, just with those two, this gives them the ability to go up or down on this highway. On this side of town, which is almost good as it is. But to get to this side, I'd have to connect over here. And that could go in either direction once they're on here, right? It can go up, it can go down. Okay, yes. So all we really need is to connect to this little bit here, which I'm going to do something funky to make that happen. We'll have a third option, curves down to here, then 1, 2, 3 underground, curves around. No, we're going under. Alright, let's see how that looks. We didn't have to use anarchy at all. So they go 3 different directions here. They can go left or right. No. They shouldn't be able to go this way. This needs to be turned around. There we go. They can get off here. They can also get on here to go left or right on this little junction here, and that will take them in either direction on this highway. Or they can go underground, and then this will carry them to this road here, which will let them go left or right to get on either direction on this highway. So this should function, but we definitely want to tell this off-ramp here that you are not allowed to turn left. You can only go straight. / turn right, whatever the difference is there. No straight, maybe? Only turn right. I guess we can do it this way too. You just go there. Or there. That way we don't have anybody getting off trying to be cheeky, getting off here and then getting on here to try to turn around on the highway when they have options here already. Okay. Then let's tell this intersection no traffic light. You may start seeing more traffic than you've seen in a long time. Let's also say that pull-through is fine for each one of these parts of the road. And this is rebuilding since we built a road through the other business that was over here. The larger our city gets, the longer we have to wait to see people use what we've built. Hey, there we go. I'm hoping this alleviates some of our industrial traffic. Let's come back over here. All these trucks trying to get onto the highway here. Now they can drive down and get on down here. Let's hope they do that. I kind of like our solution here. We didn't use a whole lot of land to make it work. We just had to logistically place them in the right place. The lights are working here. Kind of. They do get backed up, but then they get relieved. But I feel like they're only getting relieved. Oh, no, no, no. We're running out of water. Or no, we built all this without water. This is why we should pre-plan these things. All is well. All is well. You all will be hydrated. No, we don't have to connect those on the ends. I just like to do that. Cover this whole space. There you go. They were about to move out. Alright. Let's get some services up here too. Yeah, we've already got crime. Let's say... We just built a police department right there, though. Do they have crime because they didn't have water? That's a weird statement. Fire coverage is not great, so let's build a fire department down here. In fact, let's build a fire station, maybe? $25, $25, $66. So these are just a difference in style. Firehouse, firehouse, yeah, so there's just different styles. Let's go with that one. Yeah, I'm okay with placing it over here. Though I think that if we're going to have services on this road, they need to be able to turn out in either direction, so we do need to replace the road with trees in the middle with a road that people can turn out onto, which will probably be this 6-lane road. This is bustling already. Kind of grew into a European style over here, didn't it? Did it do that over here? No, not over here. Interesting. Oh, maybe a little bit. So what do we have here? They're looking for more workers. Well, we just had more people move in right here. And you're conveniently just on the other side of this tunnel. In fact, I bet we could do you a solid and get you some nice pedestrian walkways. Might resolve some of the commuter traffic over here. Yeah, let's do that for you. This still didn't really get alleviated, did it? I almost wonder... Hear me out here. I almost feel like doing this. So, you can't get off the highway here. You can get off, you can come under the tunnel, or you can get off over here. Ish. Come down, let's see, to get turned around. Yeah, you can get off here. So people can come down here and get off if they really need to get to the industrial area, and we'll build some pedestrian walkways. But I feel like a lot of what was tying this up... Come on, clear out, clear out. There are a lot of people going around in a circle now because they were going to drive down through here. I think we were getting a lot of commuter traffic coming across here instead of using the tunnel. They need to be coming over here and using the tunnel. But with that, though... You don't have power. With that, I think that we do need to connect the road a little bit better right here, because right now they'd have to come all the way around. So I guess we'll just make a service road over here that'll work. Let's just make this one of our 4 lanes. And let's say it'll be straight from an intersection here to here. And in that case, this could connect. Wish we could say no stoplights by default. But yeah, immediately, I think we're going to see a lot of traffic come through here and down through the tunnel, which is just going to come out right here anyway. But let's also say, for these lanes, you definitely turn here, or here, but you come across. So nobody's in this lane trying to come across to this lane. Let's see if that helps. Now you guys, in fact, this may already be good then, if we just let them go. No, pop back in again. Let's also try something here. Let's use a highway piece. And what I'm thinking here is let's use lanes. Oh, you couldn't find it? I'm sorry. You deserve one. You go to this first lane. Anybody else getting on goes to this lane. So let's say you go here. So we don't see nearly as many coming from these sides, so they go to that lane. Then they still have to merge together up here, kinda. Especially if they're getting on the highway. I think just in general, the slowdown of turning right here is doing a lot. I wonder if it would be ridiculous to put like another ramp right here just for this road. No, it looks like it's already dying down. Because I can see that they're changing lanes here to turn left. Though I'm not sure why they're waiting in traffic to change lanes way down the road. Ooh, that's also not good. Blocking traffic here. I don't know how much time I want to spend on this one. Ooh, lots of traffic coming in. I guess we have to solve this. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me turn the fan on. It's getting a little hot in my room. Maybe I could use that slushy. Let me turn the air on too. Apologies for the delay. Oh man, I let it get up to 76 in here. There we go. Alright. So this did not really get better, did it? People can get on right here. They're coming down through here. They've been waiting in traffic for so long in some cases that they're popping out of existence. I know that feeling. And nobody getting on down here. So strange. I know you guys need workers. You'll get them. Or I guess people can't make it to work. Alright, let's try some drastic measures here. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a faster connection here. From right here to right here. Just right through there. Are we good with the power connection? No, it got disconnected here. So you guys merge so they can get on. Get out of the intersection. Let's see if this works. Okay, no, actually, this now. This, you go here now and not to here. Fingers crossed. I mean, there's nobody here anymore. Was it that fast? Or did they just all disappear? Alright, so now we got a little bit of traffic getting off. We have to babysit so much of the roads. There we go. That'll help. Come on, you guys get where you're going. Now this right here, this could definitely use a yield. Other way around, other way around. Why are you stopping? You guys go. Is there so much traffic that these guys are just going to be yielding forever? That might also not be a great idea. I almost feel like we need another roundabout right here. You know, I'm not opposed to that. I'm gonna cheese it. I'm gonna move that. I'm gonna take, for real, one of my one-ways. Do we have a... We don't have a 4-lane one-way. Yeah, one of these. Maybe the one with grass. Or trees. We have a lot of trees around here. Control C, right? No. Not Control C. What was the roundabout tool? It wasn't Control P. Shift C? Alt C? Darn it. My memory is terrible. Okay, let's see. It is the roundabout builder. I feel like we did this before too. It doesn't have the shortcut on there. One moment. Let me hit this. Let's see. Let's resume. Let's let that play out for a moment while I get the hotkey for it. Roundabout builder hotkey. Steam Workshop. Control O. O for circle. O for roundabout. There we go. Yeah, so I'm thinking not too much bigger than that. And honestly, just boom. Poggers. Okay. Now we may have to do some lane play here. In fact, let's keep this a 2-lane. And let's say, there we go. First lane to first lane, second lane over. You guys have 2 coming in. I guess I'll let you cross over if you can. You get off. You go across. could also get off here if you want. They're going to be blocking traffic a little bit here, but more throughput I think is fine. Here, you get off here. You could get off here if you want, or you can cross to either of these. Here, you get on here. Or should I do it over here? I did not do it over here. You get over here. You don't get to cross over here like that. But I guess you could block them if you want to get on. Okay, back over here. These 2 lanes, I will let them cross over, but I want to make sure that these are doing this. So if they're continuing, they need to stay in the middle. Yeah, stay in the middle if you're going around. That's how roundabouts are supposed to work. Now what are you doing? I'm telling you, man, constant babysitting. There we go, make your turn. Also, make your turn to the same lane. This is just a road continuing around an elbow. Oh, it's a 3 to 2. This doesn't have to be this way. Or, it does, actually. Unpause. We moved our... This is me with my memory of a goldfish. Okay, we moved this over, so let's put it back. Are you good now? Give it a moment. Realize you have electricity. Realize you're near the road. Come on, realize you're near the road. I can move you a little closer. You good now? You have to be perfect. Alright, fine, we'll move you. 12,000. Break the bank just to attach you back to the road again. And we have $1 million. I'm not that worried about it. That cleared up. This cleared up. Awesome. Okay, let's get rid of these. We don't need those anymore. I'm very happy with how this turned out. We do have a lot of traffic making their way across. They're turning left. They're getting on the highway going this way. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Kind of crossing traffic here, but we don't have a whole lot coming down. Okay, pedestrians? Some people. So we do have people walking all the way across here just to get down to the industrial area. People want to go to work down here, so let's get them an underpass. Or an overpass. Pedestrian overpass. We'll let them use Blackwell Street. Over the interstate. Little inner city overpass. Look at that sunset. 7:30 p.m. Let's get 1, 2, 3. 3 is high enough for a pedestrian overpass. Kind of want to go this way with it, between the two. But I don't really want to go at too much of an angle, so I think I might come straight. You know what? We'll do an angle. We'll go from here over to here, and then 1, 2, 3 down to here, and then over to right next to the road. We're not on Anarchy, are we? Why would you allow me to build that with Anarchy on or off? I'm very confused. Come on, snap to it. I saw it. There we go. Okay, so that's 1. We could build more than that. But let's also take this down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of about right there. I think they'll get plenty of use out of that. I think they might also appreciate something that comes over to this side. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. The bus line would help. I've been avoiding it for too long. Alright. Let's see. If we did a bus line, have our... what are our main areas, right? So we have the ore district. That's a big district on its own. I have made bus lines before, yeah, and I tend to make circles that kind of touch at strategic place. But yeah, I'm thinking that our main strip hasn't done us wrong in the past, so I think that we should at least have a bus line that comes down the main strip here. Maybe crosses over here and comes up and around. We could do a big circle right here, and then it's another line that comes out to here. That's a good point. So do you just usually do straight lines that kind of go back and forth along the same line, and then just have them touch in strategic places? Yeah, I might do that down through here. I probably have several stops, and then just back and forth. So we definitely have to use our main road. Like, that gets so much, like, well, we have the tram on it already. The tram's probably good enough. The tram's not really getting backed up, is it? So we could have bus stops that go to other areas. This might be an interesting idea. Let's do buses that can pick up near where the tram stops are and kind of carry up in like 3 strategic spokes right here. This is a trap. If I was playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, we might make some traps. Unfortunately, we can't do anything as awesome as that here. But yeah, so yeah, here's what I'm thinking. The tram's gonna serve that purpose here. It's on fire. The fine furniture building is on fire. It was, yeah, it is a steep hill. We kind of carved into the mountain to make the ore district up here, and I still like how it looks, like kind of built up onto the top of the mountain like that. But they do have some steep entryways. Like I said, pump the gas at the bottom of the hill. You can make it up, boys. All right, so yeah, let's see. We have... where do we put our stops? The tram stops are hard to see. Well, I think we could see them if we do the... yeah, so we have the stops here. And I guess the little signs kind of indicate them. But this would be the first place that I'd be thinking then. So we would do maybe a bus line that comes up through here. Maybe... let's see, we don't really have a good connection from this neighborhood to up here, do we? We'd have to come all the way down here to go up. Maybe that's also something we should do, just a little side road. Zooming out. So the subway currently kind of mimics the tram. Okay, sure. East Heights? Where do we put East Heights? Here, yeah. So I was thinking that we, you know, if we took... now we could take the bus line around this area and then maybe up and have it come back and forth through here, and maybe touch 1 or 2 of the tram stops, and that would be a good place for people to transfer off the tram. And since the tram and the subway are already servicing a lot of this main strip, then we could do like another up through here maybe. Let me know once you've sent it and I'll check it out. We got another fire over here. They just left the house on fire. I would like to maybe connect these two, as long as we don't generate too much traffic out of this neighborhood, or into this neighborhood. Which I don't think we would. I think traffic would be more likely to come out of it. So let's just make a little outlet here. Wait, what just happened? Did we anarchy that? How? Don't know how that was working, but okay. So a bus could make a trip up through that leg right there into this industrial area, which I think I would like. Before we even start on lines, we do have to have a bus depot, which I don't think we have yet. No. And I don't think the bus depot needs to be near the lines, right? I mean, the buses come out of the bus depot. But it could probably be somewhere on the main strip. Maybe even down here, by where the subway starts. Like right there. Kind of eating into the park a little bit. Or down here, by the highway. Then kind of pull out onto the main strip, make their way over. Yeah, I'll go ahead and place it there. We'll do lines momentarily. Alright, I'll check it out. One sec, I'll look here on my phone. Uno momento. Oh, you can't send me a DM? 1 second, let me see if I can turn that on. Settings. Direct messages. There we go. All right, try to send it again. While we're waiting for that to go through. So these guys still aren't getting a lot of their traffic for pedestrians, though we do have a lot of people crossing over. You would think that you'd see people walking down through here, but they only walk so far. It's also 9 p.m. Okay, so we put down the bus depot. I'm still just thinking about how I want to do this up here. Like, we don't want too much cross traffic with buses. Well, I guess it won't really matter. We did solve most of this problem with this elaborate thing here that surprisingly works. Where are people getting off of the highway if not here? Or they were crossing over to get over here. I guess we could do... Oh, I have an idea for this. We could still let people get off the highway for the industrial area by coming off of this exit. That way they can only come from here. Unfortunately, they can't come from here and do that. But that's still better than nothing for now. Alright, let's see. I don't have anything just yet. Yep, there we go. Got it. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that there. Kind of building a path up and around the top. I like that. And having it come back down. I almost, though... Do you think if I wanted to also have it come up to this area and service this north area up here that I should extend it, or do you think I should use a second line for that? Oh, so the roundabout up here? Yeah. Okay. So you think that I should have the bus... Let's see. It would come from... One sec. Okay, let me control the camera. So it would come from down here. You're saying have it come up around the top here and curve up. Down through here and then back. And just kind of extend up through here. So then should I have another bus line touch that one at one of its stops and come up through the industrial area? Do you think? I'll start on the first one. Yeah, let's build this together. I like your idea. So we'll start down here near... Can they turn? I don't remember if they can turn around here. I don't know if I want them to turn around here, actually, now that I think about it. You know what, I will let them, but let me check the road just to make sure. I don't know if turnaround's an option. Let me move this. And do this. I must have anarchy on. Yeah, I guess they could turn around in the roundabout, or they would force themselves to, but I kind of wanted the buses to kind of touch the depot. So here they could turn in and they can kind of come back out. Kind of a little bus station area here. I kind of like the aesthetic of that a little bit. So now we can start on the bus stop. So let's start one at the station. We'll have it come out. Maybe we stop just inside this neighborhood here. Come up through here, stop there. Come up through here, stop over here. Come over to here, stop just before that. Maybe stop right here. That might be a little too close. Maybe we don't even do that one. Maybe we just turn in and stop down here. Then we come back. I kind of like doing the stops just before the intersections. May not even need to do them that close, though. Kind of build one down here. And then just have it come back to the station. So there we go. That's pretty much the same shape you drew out there. I think we have an equal count, but we've spaced them out just a little bit differently. Mostly because I don't know if I want to tie up. I guess we could put them like halfway down the block and do it that way. But having them come up to the right before an intersection for me works really well with traffic. That way the intersection's still clear when the bus stops. But then if we have like a stop here, then people might pull up and block the intersection behind the bus. But I think we have an even count on each side of the road. Yeah. There are new longer buses too, though, with the mass transit expansion. The bus wouldn't block the road, but I'm worried about like cars kind of pulling up behind the buses, especially on some of the intersections where we've told them they're allowed to do that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might move them. I kind of get those OCD tendencies too. So let's say, okay, if we wanted to do another that kind of comes up through the industrial area here, I kind of like the idea of bringing it up and around similarly. And maybe we can even have it stop down here, which is kind of near a subway and kind of near a tram station. But maybe it connects over near this neighborhood. So let's say a new line. Let's just start it in the middle. Let's say that a stop's going to be right up here. And then come all the way down here. And then this is where it's going to let's have it turn around here. Like that. And then have it come back up. Oh, that's right, they can't cross the road here. This is almost a straight line, though, if you think about it. It's just a wide straight line. So hear me out here. What if we do... I kind of wanted to connect this, but I guess they could walk between these two. So it is a circle, but because they can't cross here from... Well, they can't cross left to right, but I guess they can cross right to left. You know, I'm actually okay with turning that off now. And then we maybe fix that bus line then, and make it a straight line, like you were suggesting. Let's see. Where is lane management? Can we just clear this out? You're allowed to cross. No, you go over here, I guess, if you're gonna cross. No, turn you off. There we go. This doesn't look terrible. I was worried for a moment it looked very busy again, but it looks like everybody's getting where they're going. So we could have the bus go that way this time. So let's say instead of here, let's take this. Well, I do need them to be able to turn around though. And there's no way I'm going to have them turn around on this. I'm kind of okay with this bus line. Are those the different caps for the bus types? What do we have here? Nice. Turn that off. Okay, that's already off there. I think just because of the shape of this, we may have to settle for this kind of rounder shape, because I want them to be able to turn around. And I don't want it to end here at this roundabout. We don't have a roundabout here. I kind of wish we did, but I don't want to tear all this up either. It works, I guess, for what it is, and it was built in. So one thing I would like to get is a bus line that would come up here, possibly through this tunnel. Yeah, how do you even see what kind of buses you have running? Like, how do you change what kind of buses you have on a certain route? Because you can see the route, right? And then you can see the stops, and you can see the buses running on the stops. Oh, and a mod? I might consider that. I never really got into modding, there we go, can finally get to that menu. Never got into modding the mass transit. But yeah. So we can see the differences here. 30. I like car trip saved, that's nice. But yeah, so we'll let that run for a bit, and let's plan one. Ooh, we're upside down. Ugh, I'm a little dizzy. Okay, I kind of want one, like I was saying, to maybe come and turn around in this little neighborhood here, but to come out up through here and connect. Maybe it'll turn around here. So let's just have it start here, make its way down, kind of stop here in the college area next to the subway, and then have it come down through here, stopping here, and maybe over here too, just to kind of shape it correctly. No, we can do it this way. Stop over here. So we're near tram stop, and then through here, stop behind the college, and stop back up here. So now we have another straight line-ish right here. Applegate District, East Heights Local, number 3 line. So I'd also like to have something come out this way, which could probably similarly use the neighborhood to turn around, maybe. Or just this little circle here. So let's say, starting here, we'll have it come through here. It wants to take... Yeah, I don't want it to take the traffic circle, so we'll have it pull through here. We could do that without stopping here, but I guess we could stop here. I don't know, I don't want pedestrians to walk down through here to get on the bus. So okay, we'll let it take the circle. So you'll stop up here. Let's bring you all the way out here. Have you turn around here in this neighborhood. Can you come in here? There we go. It's weird that it doesn't want to come down. Okay, that works. We'll do across the street on this one. Those are pretty close, but we'll stop one over here, and we'll have you come back. Stop right here by the tram stop. You know, add one down here and one right here, so that you get a little turnaround here in the neighborhood, and a long distance here to the top. Number 4 line. Straight line there. We can see them all again. Oh, we can barely see the blue one. Let me change its color. Dark blue's not gonna work. We'll do like a little light. And we already have kind of a greenish, don't we? Some brighter colors in here. There we go. Red, yellow, green, and orange. Now we can see them much better. So this one is a stretch here. This bus line technically doesn't touch here, but they could walk over. Sure. Anytime you want to send it to me, you can send me a DM or you can tweet it at me. I may not respond to DMs. I don't tend to send private messages that way, but you're welcome to send them to me. And then if you send me anything public, actually tweeting at me, then I may respond. But yeah, thank you. Alright, so traffic still looks good there. I kind of want to follow a bus for a moment if we can catch one, so let's... Not traffic. Here we go. Let's take a look at our bus line here. We may still be waiting for some buses to make their way over from the bus station. They don't have to touch the bus station, right? No, the buses have to drive to their route, though. Yeah, here's the orange buses making their way over to their route. We are an orange line bus. You can even see the mirrors. I like it. Just a moment here. All right, so we are at a stop. I kind of want to see how crowded the stops are going to get, but I think the way that we've lined them up rather. The way that you suggested is going to be a good idea. I don't think they'll get too crowded. Crossing the roads that we've turned off the traffic lights seems like a nightmare in this town, but you know what? We don't have traffic accidents here. It's a magic town. Ooh, look at that ramp. We're wobbling all over the place. Yeah, the taxis have been working. A little bit. We could probably upgrade them a bit and give them some more stops now that we've expanded. We'll check taxi number here in just a second. Yeah, there he goes. Let's take a look. Can you see? Let's see. 9 per 10 minute. Lines overview. Yeah, there are no taxi lines, so I guess it's just this number here, right? 9, 8. So some people use them. There's our subway. We did make a whole subway line come under the river here. That was pretty expensive. But it drops people off right around here. Do we seriously have nobody waiting to get on right now? I guess it's 6 a.m., so people are just now making their way to work. Yeah, there they go. They're going to work. Nice. How's this area doing? Nobody is yelling about anything. The traffic over here finally died down. We tried to solve an issue with traffic backing up here by putting in another train station, but this is not being used at all. So this is probably a waste. I'll probably move it to another side of town later. Because this died down. This is going well. We connected this road up here. Yeah, all this still looks good. Let's check traffic. Some of it's going to be red just because it gets a lot of throughput. But if nobody's backed up, we're fine. Yeah, all this looks good. We still have even more residential demand. I think we should build another non-high density neighborhood. Like we should build another kind of easygoing suburban neighborhood. Kind of like how this turned out. Because I was worried about this at first, and the traffic circle really made that better. Oh, one other thing I wanted to solve here. While we do have a lot of people walking to work down through here, I kind of want to get them connected to this side somehow. But I think the way to do that is actually something kind of tacky. I don't really mind it, though. I think what we need to do is take a sidewalk here over to here-ish. Come on. Go to the middle of the square. There we go. I have to mess with this snapping to get this to just go to the grid. There we go. I want to go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 up. There we go. Cross the road here. Just like before. Cross the road here too. Maybe here too. Ooh, that'll be a tight one. Actually, this should come all the way over. Like I said, it's going to be a little tacky. This also will come across and meet over here. So this is going to come down. 1, 2, 3. This will come up to here. This 1, 2, 3 will come down to there. I don't know why, because I don't think I have anarchy on. I don't know why this is happening, but you can't be there. I mean, you're a fine furniture place, but you can't be there. I'm sorry. Okay. So now what I want to do here, definitely tell this intersection it can't have pedestrians, that's for sure. People can cross to all corners now. So that was this one, right? Yes. No pedestrian crossing here. And then I want to get this path over to here. This could almost be a park, but it's actually room for more forestry. If we're gonna have more plantations, they have to actually be touching trees, so we have room for like one more over here. Maybe we could do a large one. How do you not have garbage pickup? There's a garbage truck. Okay, we're gonna need to expand that next. I can't have my actual forestry center shut down though. Let's say, let's up the budget. We haven't touched budget for most things. Let's take you up to 130. Day and night. Get some more trucks out on the road. We're not earning as fast as we were, but we're not losing money. Let's just hope a garbage truck's on its way. I mean, if it shuts down, we're gonna have to rebuild that. Yeah, crime too. Where are they coming from? The garbage dump is like right here. They could drive right over. In fact, this guy's probably on his way there. I don't know. I'm kind of obsessing over this now. I don't want it to actually like move out. There it is. Garbage path finding it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's terrible. Here he comes, though. We can see him. He's pink. He's right here. He's making his way over. Coming to save the day. Can he get there on time? You can do it. Biofuel garbage truck. Wait. My hero. Goodbye, hero. Load 100%. He still picked up. Maybe we'll find him again someday. Okay, so let's take this path, and I kind of want to do a curving path. We can connect here. I kind of want to touch this. Let's say, I don't want to come right off of that one. We can do this. There we go. And come off of here. Just have kind of a walking path near the highway. Didn't have to come up this high. We can even that out a little bit. No, no. Move it tool. Not the wire. You. There we go. Kind of curves a little bit better too. Grab this tree, move it a little bit. Okay, so zoom in. Turn off all of our overlays. So pedestrians can now kind of cut over here. And they may opt to anytime now. Make their way over here to this overpass where they... That might be almost too far. Maybe we give them an overpass here too. I said it would be tacky. But you know what? It serves the public good in our town. That power line. Let's take it up and over here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. And yeah, we can do a path from here to here. We can do a, let's see, Yeah, I kind of like the look of the pedestrians on the walkways, though. Kind of gives a better idea of the traffic without having to go underground to see them. We've already got some people. This is definitely already wanted. Yeah, it's actually not as tacky as I was joking about it being, I don't think. Especially with the people actually using it, proving that it's functional. Let's see, where are you headed? Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm not sure if I'll want to use it necessarily to get that in-depth with the buses, but I'll check it out. If it seems pretty easy to use and easy to install, I may put it on. But definitely thank you for the suggestion. Any suggestions are always welcome. So they're going to high school. They walked all the way across and over the interstate to go to high school. We've got about another 14 minutes or so. Maybe I will redo this a little bit because I'm thinking this can come down to the end here. You can too. Yeah. Start down here. We can sneak under there. Yeah, perfect. Perfect-ish. Kind of connect these ends here. It will amount to... I swear I don't have Anarchy on. Let me actually just try that one more time. Control A. That should have turned off Anarchy if I had it on. Look at that. Anarchy on, off. You know what? I bet it's because it was toggled in here. No, see? It's off. Definitely off. Road collision? Okay, I had that off. You know what, though? I was kind of okay with coming alongside here like that. That's fine. Grab one end of this with the move it tool and kind of... Yeah, there we go. As long as the concrete touches, they can pathfind on it. Where are you headed? No, turn off the move it tool. We're not going to grab the person. Where are you headed? Going up and over. Going to work. Perfect. You are utilizing... Oh, you're going to the Mall of Moderation. Either way, though, you are utilizing the path exactly how I intended for it to be used, so hopefully that cuts down on some traffic. I don't know if that's enough yet that we can go ahead and reattach this off-ramp, but yeah, let's check on them. We'll check on the buses. Power. I think so. You know, my favorite is this one. So let's see here. 34 passengers, 20 passengers. Green Line has had 91 passengers. That makes sense. There are a lot of people in this high... the screen is crowded. A lot of people in this high-density residential area here making their way up and down from Portis Villa up to, I even forgot what I named this. It's not... Is it the Sterling District all the way over here? Let me check my district painting. I haven't even done that in a while. It is still the Sterling District. In fact, we'll just go ahead and continue that all the way over. Get to be the Sterling District. All of this. Yes. Might be a little large for a district, but... Yes. Looking good. So we actually have some industrial demand, which means that we can look at expanding just a little bit more here. We did get a level up in our Applegate district here. We're making paper. We're actually almost to level 4. But when we got level 3, we unlocked a few things. We unlocked the medium tree plantation, I believe. Right? Does it have the level on there? I don't see it, but I believe that that was the case. I know that we got that. The large log yard. And there was one more. And I believe it may have been the pellet, the biomass pellet plant. Maybe? Or is that what's already making paper? The sawmill makes the wood. Small log yard. Scroll over. Sawdust storage. So we already had these two, and I believe we got the large log yard. I know, that's awesome. I mean, I think that people take the tram for a chunk of it, but more people want to go north to south because we do have the industrial area stretching east to west, so people want to go like up and down from industrial to residential, and I think that's why more people are taking buses. So let's see, medium tree plantation, how big are these? Ooh, okay, so we can actually put a few of these in here. Let's try to squeeze a couple in right here. And then the pellet plant. Hang on a second. Let me turn on my industrial view. So these are barracks that we've put in. This is a pellet plant, so we did already have that. This is sawdust storage, tree plantations of different sizes. Sawdust storage, we have 2 of those. Are they particularly small? No, it just says sawdust storage. So what was the other thing that we unlocked? Let me actually check something really quick here. Industry level 3. Forest industry. Let's see if I can find the breakdown of what you get at each level. One moment. Skylines wiki. Factories, industries. Oh well, I'm not gonna dig around in that forever. So I believe that we just need to check how we're doing on our production. We're not outputting paper. So do we have anything that can turn paper into another product? So these generate the actual, not the wood planks, but the raw wood product. And then the sawmill turns the raw wood product, we can see that, I can't mouse to it, but you can see in the top left of this pop-up here, turns the raw wood product into planks. And then the planks get turned into paper in the biomass. Let's see, pellet plant, they're turned into paper. Sorry, I missed that message. The mod is called Improved Public Transport 2. Okay, I'll check it out. I have heard of Bloody Penguin. I think he's made some other stuff, maybe. Or maybe I've heard of this one particularly. Yeah, I'll check it out. Biomass pellet plant makes paper, right? So do we need level 4 before we can turn paper into something else? Pulp mill uses raw forest products to produce forestry special goods. So this turns raw forest into paper. So that's like that skips the wood plank stage. Engineered wood plant manufacture forestry special good planed timber. So this probably makes plain timber faster. Add or remove vehicles to the transport line or enable automatic budget control. Oh, I like that. Control the types of vehicles in your transport line. Configure interval. Enable. That gets kind of complex. I mean, it would be worth playing with, maybe, to check out, but that might take a whole episode to work on, which I'm not opposed to. Okay, let's see here. What are the options? Extractor buildings, processing buildings, storage buildings, net structures. Okay. Processing buildings. So I guess paper is just the export, right? We haven't even really done much of this with our ore district. Default unbunching. That sounds good, especially if they start getting like all backed up. Maintenance building. Can we turn the paper into something else? Warehouses. Storing goods and products. Unique factories. Furniture factory. Here we go. This is something, I think when we unlocked it, it was in a different menu here. Furniture factory, printing press. This requires wood pulp, I believe, is what those 3 dots are, and I don't have anything that makes that yet. But we can make furniture because we have paper and we have timber. So where do we want to put our furniture factory? Because it's going to have a lot of exports, and they're going to need to get onto the highway. Good question. They can get onto the highway right here. We could put our factory. Ooh, it's long. That's kind of cool. That fits right there. Right next to this neighborhood. What is the purple? Is the purple actual pollution? That's not great. Oh, but it fits so well right there. There's already a dead body waiting for pickup. Okay, I mean, we can put it over here. But then all the trucks going onto the highway have to cross this intersection. Squeeze it in over here. Now we put all our specialized buildings back along this road. Stop info panel and custom vehicles. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Custom vehicles might be cool, especially if we can just tell it to use particularly better buses. And it works fine with rush hour. Yeah. So this side over here works with the pollution, because the industrial areas don't complain as much about the noise or the pollution. Oh, but it's so, like, difficult to get stuff to cross over to get onto the highway from there. What if... right here. We're gonna do it right here anyway. And then... actually, let's upgrade this road first. And then we'll convert these to commercial. Maybe on this backside. I don't know if commercial will care as much about the pollution. People come and go more often, maybe they won't get sick. Maybe if we also have, you know, we have a decent hospital like right around the corner, so maybe that'll also help. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into some much better roads here. Ah, I keep using the one with trams on the sides. There we go. And then let's pop in our furniture factory right there. Right where it fits really well. And then you guys need to move out, because otherwise you'll get sick. It's for your own good. I'm sorry. I know. Put in some little mom and pop gas stations over here. So some trucks should start bringing product soon. Oh no, I just thought about this. It's gonna be super expensive to move, isn't it? No, it's only 4,000. Okay. Let's go with this side of the road, and here's why. It doesn't look as good, and we're gonna have to redo some of what we just did, though. Because trucks are gonna come down through here and pull in, and they may still have their selves sticking out, and I don't want them to block traffic. Then people can pull out and cross the road. I don't mind that if they pull out, but I don't know. Maybe they pull all the way in. You know what? Maybe I should just stick with it for a moment and watch it. Let's just watch it. We didn't waste a bunch of money. We have $1 million. Let's just see how the trucks behave when they get here. If they just kind of pull in and disappear from the road, I'm okay with it. I didn't want a whole lot of through traffic here, but I wanted I wanted them to be able to leave the neighborhood and make their way up through here. I could put a one-way for like one little bit of road right here. That way this is all industrial, but people can get out of the neighborhood. They just can't come home this way. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like a ton of traffic. It's one of our buses. Cool, cool. Okay, so they're still waiting. Who's on their way? Okay, we have a truck waiting in traffic here who's bringing some stuff. Just one so far. They've already got some planed timber. So once they get some paper, they can make furniture. And the furniture can be exported for money. Kind of excited to see this work, because it's the first time I've actually gotten the level 3 buildings in. We're going a little over time. I just want to actually see this work. Why are they... Okay. Why are you waiting? People pulling through or blocking traffic? No, this is the problem. Hey, level 4. Engineered wood plant, soft paper factory, wood chip storage, forestry, maintenance building, large tree sapling field. So we may have room for that too. Turn off these lights. They should have been there in the first place. Turn them off. Tell you that it's okay to pull into the intersection. And you'll just keep going. Autosave, thank you. Okay. Let's see if that kind of frees some stuff up. Where are we at? Okay. How are we doing down here? You're still waiting for some paper. Is the truck making its way over now? He's almost here. One of them is. We have more on their way too. Do we have lights up here too? We do. Stop those lights. Here he comes. How's he pull in? Ah, they do block traffic. See, I don't like that. I do want to check and see if it makes furniture like what the pickup looks like. If it's still someone pulling in like that, ugh, I don't love it, but this is a lesson for the future that these kind of things should be on their own little path off to the side, kind of like what we did for the bus terminal down here. We just give them their own little road. Hey, they made furniture. So do we need to tell them to sell it, or is it automatic? I bet it's automatic, but... Output. We're almost to level 5. This is actually going really well. Producing resources, workers, so we need to expand more workers. Uh-oh, that's not good. Fire spreads pretty quickly in a wood district. Fireman's gonna show up, put out one of the fires. There's another one. Maybe they'll get this under control. Where are you going? Where are you going, sir? No, really though. Wait. Where are you headed? You! There we go. I mean, this isn't great. Look at all of them. Driving away from the fire. Is it because they can't stop? They can't turn right here? Did I mess that up? No, they could have turned right here. I guess let's tell this that it can also turn here. And that this lane... Come on. That this lane should not go there. I don't know if they were like stuck here and had to cross the road or what, but look at them, they're all... Where are you guys going? Seriously, where are you going? You're trying to come around. Ugh. This whole place is gonna burn down before you get over here. Alright, here they go. They finally made their way all the way around. We lost all the trees. They might grow back. And then they drive off because they have to make it back to their base and then come back to put out the fire at the next place. Okay, it went out. What a pain. Can't have this whole place burning down. What does your fire rating look like? You're okay-ish. Guess we could stick another little station in here. Can't have this whole place burning down. Nice. Okay, so I think with that, that marks another great episode, another good Monday evening with City Skylines. Let's check on the bus line one more time before we go. Bus lines. Ooh, the orange line, 155 passengers. Check Twitter. New flyer. Oh, got it. Oh, all the buses. Oh, I like these. I'll have to check them all out individually later, but yeah, thank you. I'll go down the list. Need to get custom buses mods because your current 30 cat buses can't handle the capacity. Gotcha. I know that there's the double length buses. Like I said, I think in the mass transit expansion, but I don't know exactly how they work or what you need to get them. It might be like an upgrade. Yeah, I agree. So we're on the orange line here. A lot of people waiting for the orange line bus. Let's jump in one, and we will be in the bus for our outro. We are the bus. It's been awesome streaming with you this evening. Matt, feel free to send me any more suggestions that you have, and I will check them out once I have an opportunity. Into one of the other lines? You know what? Let's, yeah, sure. You pick a color. Red, yellow, green, or orange? Which line do you want to see? The one that goes near the park. So, the yellow line? Yeah, okay, so we'll pick the yellow line up here as it drives down towards the park. How about that? Here's one. Right there. Alright. Oh, let me turn off the overlay, otherwise it's going to look really weird. Alright, so with that, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, I'll see you next time.